Hey guys, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. We have just taken down the Titan, we're back at the hideaway, and we have to go speak with Otto. So let's do this, let's get on into this story. Continue right where we last left off. I hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series as well. We're already into the 20s in terms of episodes, so it's just gonna keep on going, man. I don't know how long this game is. I'm trying to fix my mic. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. So they actually updated this game on the PS5 today, where they got rid of, or well, they didn't get rid of, but they added a section to where you can remove the motion blur, which I did, because it was starting to get, it's one of the things I wasn't really a fan of with this game, was just the amount of motion blur that this game has. So I decided to get rid of it. So let's, hopefully it's not crazy bad. Ooh, we got a new hunt. We have to do that at some point. Speak with Otto.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you.
Oh, story time.
I will.
Need an update on our story. I'm also curious to see what the heck is new in the hunt board. If it's a, let's see, what is it? How many do we got? 4? That, I really just said it like that. 4. Oh, that's a C. It's a bunch of B's, another C, a Grimalkin, the 9 of Knives. Huh. Rank A. The Breaker of Worlds. Rank S. Okay. Sounds good. I gotta remember, I wish there was like a way to like just take a snapshot of like where these things are located at, because I always forget, like right after I said, so these are all in Dalmekia though, so it's pretty easy. Alright, let's talk to Vivian. Oh, we have new gear as well
Hero returns.
to make.
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up 1 or 2.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
All right, give me the story.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Odin.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
Byron.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Yeah, hopefully not too deep.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Speak with Vivian. Oh, we gotta go speak with everybody. Ooh, new crafting recipes. I like to see that. Upgrades. Cannot be upset about upgrades. Alright. Karen.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
I need to buy some stuff from you, though.
Don't just stand there, go.
Let's see. Potions. Oh, we're fully stocked. We're good. Wait, do you have anything new in terms of accessories?
What can I do for you?
Forgot to check. Accessories. Nope. Alright.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Wait. I gotta talk to you again. I need upgrades.
What do you need?
All right. Let's see. What can we? The enhancer +1. That's the Earth and Fury. Wow. It turns out those Wyrites and Magic Ash are a lot at this point.
Should last you a good while.
None of this is better. Oh, Sicken Sash. No. Hunter's Arm Cloth. Nothing is better than what I'm currently wearing. Reinforce. Ooh, Enhancer. Yep.
Yeah, that should do you.
There we go. It's +2.
Anything else? Clive?
Wait, I just saw something that was better. Oh, Diamond Sword. How do I get the Diamond Sword? I need a White Worm Bone. Where do you get White Worm Bone? I gotta look out for those.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not.
It's probably the latter,
Till I do, my
because
investigations
he's
shall
currently
continue.
held captive in Joshua.
It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
Alright, I gotta figure out where those wyvern or
It's true.
whatever the heck I need in order to get that diamond sword. That's an upgrade that I don't have the required items yet. Which is likely meaning that it's gonna be on the hunt.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Oh, we got new quests, new side quests. And they're not in this area, which makes me think that they're in... Oh wow, they're all over the place. We got one in Lost Wing, and then we got one in at the end. Alright, well, let's go ahead and speak with Mid. And then we'll probably... All the other ones, all the hunts are in Dhalmekia, so we may head there. It also depends on where this main mission takes us.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching.
Of course.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
Okay.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Okay.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
And where exactly are we going to be getting those parts?
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Thermal plating design. Wow, we're actually making a ship? I wonder if this ship would be our new hideaway. Just curious, what are these quests that are out in the world?
Here you go.
Okay, for great justice. What is... it's no guild, but 20 renown. And then there's... ooh, alright, that one has the guild. Okay. So it's just 2 side quests out there.
Seeing troops amassing at every border.
Alright, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. I'd spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs.
Krieger's Teats.
What?
I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. and I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, if it makes me have to walk to these guys.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy.
All right.
Stardust, they call it.
Oh, we
As for
have
the
to go
rest
there
of the stuff,
anyway.
My usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Ooh, 40 renown. Letting off steam 1. Wow, this is a multiple part. So...
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Oh, I have to choose? I'd rather have Gav. I've actually never seen... well, no, I don't know. In combat, Gav is better. You know what? I actually have not gone out with Otto, so let's go ahead and bring Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Valcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
All right. So, Valkyrie. Got it. So let's go ahead and go to the world map. Alright, so there's a lot here. So I may just start at the very beginning. And I'll pick up this side quest too, since we're already here. And then... hopefully it's...
without so much as a by your leave.
we're heading in the right direction, because I need to find those monsters.
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Sure, for 800 gil.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
Oh, well, it's no more.
Then that's where I'll start.
Oh, so we have to head south. Let's see if there's any... yeah, we have to see if there's any...
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Otto can wait.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
There's a rank A, a rank B, and two rank C's in this area, so... Some are some B's, some are some other things. That's not it. Alright, there is this area up here that's kind of hidden, perhaps. This guy.
Thanks, Gal.
What does he say if you walk towards it?
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals.
Okay, bloodthirsty beasts. Ooh. Draco's Deep. Oh. This is a whole actual full-on zone. Okay. Let's do the main story for now. It'll make us go back to the hideaway, then we can look up all these areas. I didn't realize that area was that... makes the map that much larger. Alright, where the heck's Otto? There he is. I think. Oh, he's scared.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Did I gather 5 of them?
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Yeah, 5 should be enough.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Bonding time with Otto? Going fishing? Oh, can you imagine fishing in this game?
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Hear, hear.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Alright, so we have to head back to the hideaway.
Ready to go.
But we got other stuff to do before we head back. Alright. Let's do this one with the loaf. I think that's the rank A right there. I think we found our first guy. Rank A. Here we go. Found the hardest one first, I guess. The 9 of Knives. Rank A. First time. Okay.
My blade yet lingers. Come. Let us feast your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Ow. Oh.
Let's try.
Trying to get him down. Not bad damage. Could have been better. You just went into the ground. Ooh. Oh yeah. Horrible damage there. I kind of lost it. What's he doing? He's almost dead. He just eats up everything that I do. I almost died. He almost killed me there, but I got him. There's our experience. We leveled up. 5,000 experience. I'll take it. Level 33. Let's do this. He did not have what I needed to upgrade to get the diamond sword.
Deserve no better.
That sucks. Kind of wish he had it. Alright, well that's one down. Everything else is easier than him, so... Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Run like the wind.
We are level 34. Are we able to keep going? Or does it end here? Oh, no. Takes you to another area. Alright, let's get this side quest done. Well, technically, he wasn't the hardest one. The hardest one is one that you don't even know where he's located at. It's all question marks. The Breaker of Worlds. That ain't happening anytime soon. Unless I happen to run into him. Is this who I'm supposed to be looking for? Get off. Get. There you go. Get off.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had
To
to
rock,
trade
man.
my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Focus on your work.
Focus on the job at hand. Think about what you can do right now.
What use is proofing loaves when... Wait. Perhaps the solution has been in the bakery
Yes, work.
all along. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, friend, and fare
That's all
thee
it
well.
took.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Alright, you should be able to fast travel. I'll pick this item up here real quick and then fast travel back to the town. Alright. I'll take my 800 gil and be on my way.
The finest
The most fragrant herbs and spice.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
He literally copied the
Not only is my
Bang
apprentice back, but
into
he's
a
finally pulling his weight.
bread.
With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
We have a lot of ability points, a lot of money, and a lot of renown. Alright. I don't know where all the other ones are located, so we're gonna head on back. And there is a side quest up there I gotta do as well.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Am I even able to do anything with my ability points? I have over 3,000. Like mastery. Alright. Oh, duh. Why have I been... Limit break. Come on. Can't believe I forgot about limit break. I could master that, actually. Although I don't really ever use it. I never did that one? Wow. Well, there you go. I thought I did, but I never did.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then.
Oh, are we making this boat in order to get to the far east parts of this land? To take on Odin and that territory? It is pretty far. I wonder if that's why this boat is being made. Oh, I just got all that stuff I just spent back.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Alright, I gotta report back to mid.
He cracked the crystal too.
What about Renown? Renown is pretty up there. Wonder if we maybe get anything from there? We're at 440, so I mean, come on. Yeah, that was gonna say, we had to pass some level.
How may I help you today, Clive?
What do we got? We're at 470. This gives us 800 ability points, some desert roses, and briar clamshells. A token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. A nameless patron. 550 is the next one. 715 is the other one. And then 850. Meteorite. High Cleric's Medallion. Okay.
You earned this. All done?
Alright, mid.
If I don't come up with
What's the update?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's just gonna keep going.
Parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Oh, I have a side quest there.
Well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Letting off steam 2. Wow. Yeah, this is a multi-part quest. So we do have a side quest there as well, so we may be able to get some stuff done here. Right now we're in the middle of a bit of a relaxed phase after all that big Titan fight, so everything is pretty chill. It's just setting up, really.
Good day to you, Sid.
Let's go ahead and pick up the side quest first, and then we'll do the main story. Alright, so we have to talk to the guy who runs this place, Quentin.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Always in the mood to do some side quests.
You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
For great justice.
Hello, Sid.
Holy cow, we have to speak to 3 people. Okay. I thought there was more than that.
What do the village have to say?
It looked like there was way more.
If this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Alright, well, let's talk to this guy since he's pretty easy to reach.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Alright, and then there's one up here on the bridge. And the other one is also on the bridge, it seems. So they're just on opposite ends. Her mother? She's a child.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back
That's where
here
our
as
main
quick as
story
I could
quest is
carry me,
located.
And I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal?
Well, we already solved it.
Shall we go and investigate?
May as well. Are we going the right way? We are. We haven't been in this area for a while. It's been like, in terms of actually visiting this place, besides for hunts, everything we've done was before the time skip, so I doubt anything's really changed, but Torgal spotted something.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
I was not expecting that.
Here.
What
are you doing here?
Hey, hold on a sec.
Okay, we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, I totally whiffed that. What is going on? Ow. That did a lot of damage. I don't know what I'm really attacking. Like, this area is so confined, I cannot see where I'm attacking. Oh, I gotta get rid of this guy who's healing. This guy. This guy needs to go. Where, like, something is happening that's making them launch up in the air all the time. All right. Just die, man. Perfect ending there with the ding.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing?
Report back to Quentin. All right, Quentin. The Black Shields were what was causing the issues, but they're gone now.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
Yeah.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, It was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself.
Jeez.
But the man himself proved
This
an
dude is
altogether
crazy.
more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
He's becoming a vigilante.
Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him.
Just send me out, man. I can take him down myself. Just send me out.
My
I got
friends
this.
and comrades, it begins. Make ready for
This side
war.
quest turned into something entirely unexpected. I was not expecting some crazy potential fight. Ooh, that gave us a lot of experience.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Alright, make for Lobert's Pass. Alright, now we can go and do the main story. So let's go ahead and head back out to the way that we were just at. But I'm really actually intrigued by that quest, because that quest is potentially leading into something crazy. I cannot ride my chocobo yet. Who are we needing to talk to? Oh, it's this lady. That's right, we have... Really? You're level 13! Go away. Alright, we're nearing the ruins. That must be the ruins right there.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I'll be right
Let's
back.
go. I'll be right back. This creature better be insane, or if it's a wolf, then you guys are just big babies. I said that.
Anybody home?
Ooh, I see a coffer. Oh, we've already fought these guys before.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
This dude's got crazy AoE stuff, though. Alright.
Nice try.
Ah, dang it. Oh, he's already staggered. He's dead. Bye-bye. A little sloppy with my rotations, but I'm not really trying to focus on trying to get him into staggered mode and doing all my damage now. I'm just trying to just get whatever's available off, because that tends to be my setup right now.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
A lot of experience and a lot of renown. Nice. The Eye of the Warrior increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. I never use those things. We good? Alright, well there's a coffer over here I gotta grab. It is right here, I think. Down here. There it is. There's a meteorite. Alright, let's go ahead and travel on back. I do know that we have a bunch of hunts as well. I wonder if I should do those real quick, because I know I can get a better weapon that I currently have. I just gotta remember where they're located at. Let's go ahead and check the hunt board actually. I feel like that's actually a good thing to do, because I know there's a diamond sword available. Let's go ahead and see. They're all in the desert, so maybe, and they're all, we already killed the hardest one, so this is actually probably not done, other than the Breaker Worlds. We got 2 in the desert, the Cattery and the Empty Hovel. Or the Cattery and the Empty Hovel. So let's go ahead and go to the world map. Head on down to here. It's probably at the Jaw. Alright, let's go to the inn actually. So the Cattery and the Empty Hovel. Wherever those are located. Ooh, the Cattery. Alright, this way. I have found the area of one of the hunts. So we're gonna make our way down there. Alright, here we go. We're not there just yet.
Be safe.
Oh, this must be it. There they are. The Grimalkin. It's a rank C fight. But he's got some partners with him. Oh, really?
Let me introduce you to Mark.
Come on, somebody attack. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come on. How many enemies are there? He's got a big family. That should take care of some. Alright, come on down, man. I've killed your puppies.
And then there was one.
Or your kittens. Or whatever. Alright, here we go.
Nice try.
There's a horrible damage. It's okay. There we go. What did that give us? Grimalkin hide. I don't think that's what I need.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
I think I'm needing some like snake looking thing or snake skin or something. I forget what it was. It was like a... It's not something you get from a cat. Alright, on to look for those bees. Those bees are somewhere else in here. I wonder if they're in the fields. That seems like an area for bees. And they should be in here. I see them. They're flying around. Alright. Yeah, hornets. Give me the goods. Soul stingers? Oh, every time they hit you, they take health? Is, well, obviously.
They don't look happy.
I'm gonna have to have Torgal do some stuff here. Or that. Ow, they hurt. Okay. Let's have this. Alright, there we go.
All yours, Torgal.
Let's see. See if I can time this. Dang it. Oh, that's not good. They actually really hurt. Their timing's weird. But I got them. They do a lot of damage. Okay. They were a rank. I didn't have what I needed either.
Peace at last.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to wait. Those hunts were kind of not worth it, but that's okay. Alright, we gotta go back and report to mid. Let's go back to the main area. Maybe our renown is high enough that we got some rewards? Did a lot of stuff there. Hey! Nice. Alright, what's our reward?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Meteorite, I guess.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid. If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. Something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what
Her accent is something else.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Thermal shielding designs, okay. So we gotta go talk to the old man with the books. Let's go ahead and head on over. I may be potentially changing my loadout of skills. Not sure, because I have an abundance of skill points that I'm not using right now. And that means I can do a lot of mastery. There might be like a combination that works really well.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Here's the reports.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Okay, so we have to go and get the ingredients. Oh.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Red hair or blue hair? Who shall I choose?
Sure. Either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Letting off steam 3. Okay. Speak with Hippocrates. Who shall we go with?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Let's go with Tarja, or Tarja. We haven't actually done anything with her this whole game.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
Hopefully Jill's not mad that we didn't choose her.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
That was a little awkward. Alright, we are to head on over to Northreach Markets. She's behind me. What do they have that's new?
What can I do for you?
Enhancer. That's what I currently have, so that's not new. Alright, Tarja.
There you are, Tarja.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic and nuts.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
Or 20 gil. And then we gotta purchase some garlic.
What can I interest you in today?
Or 10 gil.
Your liking.
That should do it.
We have 140,000 gil.
Yes, cats.
We are rich.
Up. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
All right.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
It is.
I think you might be right.
That's the reason why I chose you.
All the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Aw, shucks. Almost had a tear. Okay.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
All right, that's everything. So we just got to go back to the hideaway. Pretty quick and easy. Just gathering stuff and going back. I swear this ship better be something else.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
The moon dew.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
All right. Now I probably just have to go and speak. Whoa, that is That's a lot of stuff. All right, I think we had to go speak back.
I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Yep, we had to go speak to Mid. And we'll be out of the shadow. All right, Mid. Everything should be ready.
Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Yep. Right. I am just the errand boy.
Working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping? I just stand aside and watch. Oh, they're doing it in the background. Okay. Sometime later. Okay. What am I exactly looking at here? Oh, there we go.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Looks a little rusty.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Wow.
The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
So I say, I'm done being an errand boy. Get me out of here. Alright, well, we speak with Mid, okay. Well, she's right here.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
We're gonna take her right into battle.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
A mo?
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Be there in a mo. Oh crap, we got a new side quest. Oh no, oh, a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers.
Who's helped to build?
Wait, we have a new side quest here. Oh. The side quest is, oh. There's something over here in Mid's dungeon. Alright, hold on, let's see what these are all about.
He cracked the crystal too.
Alright, we got, oh. Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention maybe, and by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be, off the record. Yes. Oh.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Okay, some renown. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of side quests. A bad feeling. From Karen. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
A bone to pick. Alright. And then we got one that's a plus about Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather. What was on his mind? Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Jesus. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
That's a plus. That's the second part of that mission. Well, they're all right here, so may as well do it.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
Ooh, we're going on another hunt, aren't we?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Alright, so you have to speak with Karen twice for 2 separate quests.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at 'em. Didn't like him, which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Alright, we gotta talk to you again, Karen.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay, so we have to go to...
A touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Alright, so we have to go to the inn. Dalmekia. Going to speak to Hippocrates, and then we'll go speak with Goot. And then we also have to get the other quest that's over in Mid's area. There's a lot of quests here.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Oh.
That was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Okay. So, slay elder antelopes in Cressida. Alright, so we have Dalmil and Cressida. Cressida, I think it's... He mentioned Rosaria, but I think they're more... I thought Cressida was in the desert. That ruin that we've been to a couple times.
Told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some
bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
That's not good. We're literally bankrupt.
The bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yeah.
Otto.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
I don't think so.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Alright, so there's that, but then there's this one over here. We gotta go speak with Mid, or whoever's in Mid's area for this plus. See what the heck this is about. Is this Mid or is this somebody else? It is somebody else. It's that. Oh, it's a guy.
That's it then.
That engineer.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
with the alembic. Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
This probably upgrades our healing again.
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Oh, so this one actually is a hunt.
See what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Nice. Weird science. Okay. Alright. Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. Okay. What exactly is the Bomb King? I'm curious to see what it looks like. There wouldn't happen to be a quest anywhere else. Oh, no, those are all where locations for where my quests are located. Okay. Alright, hunt board is said to have a new option, so let's go ahead and see what this is. See what we're... Are you on the hunt for the Bomb King? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. There they are. It's a rank B fight, and they're in the Croc in Sembrek. The Croc. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to do. And I'm gonna have to make that all into another episode. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Hit that sub button and bell notification to be notified when the next episode is posted. This has been a long episode, but we got a lot of that main mission done with the making that engine part for the flying boat, and now we're ready to move on and speak with Otto. But first we are gonna need to get through all this side quests, because I feel like a lot of them will give us some pretty decent experience. So yeah, want to thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.